All right, so today's Saturday. This will not come out on Saturday. Today is also the 4th of July, and every Saturday is my cheat day, and sometimes I'll go out and get a meal and stuff. I always like trying the goofy meals that come out, like this Supergirl meal right here. I'm a big advocate for these meals, even though they're usually just kind of nonsense garbage. But I always like going to get them, and I thought it would just be fun to, every once in a while, just sit down and try one, and then give it like a score on a tier list or something. But yeah, so today I have the Supergirl meal. Obviously, it comes with, like chicken and stuff, and then have the drink, and then a customary Budweiser because it is the 4th of July. It is mandatory to hand out Budweisers for any fast food establishment. And then it comes with three sauces: Ruthie's Sweet Chili Revenge, because you can definitely see it from all the way over there. Okay. And then I know this one, the Lobo sauce. Yeah. Okay. And then Solar Honey Mustard. So this is Supergirl sauce. All right. Apparently the movie is terrible. Apparently it's awful, but I have a little faith in KFC that this won't be too bad. One of the first problems I ran into when I decided I was gonna do this is I don't own a table. I don't actually have a table, so I kind of just have to move shit around and then like just eat it here on my fucking desk, and this tiny sliver of my desk because I don't want to get my mouse pad all dirty. Oh my. Oh my. All right. I didn't know it was that much stuff. You got like the toy, obviously the toy, and then there's really no really good way to show this. So like, here we go. All right. There's everything in the box. So you got like fries, the biscuit, the chicken, all the classics, all the good stuff you need in your Supergirl box. Um, this took like 20 minutes to come out when I was waiting for it, so I'm assuming it's fresh, but it's KFC, so uh maybe not. I guess let's open the toy first. So this is the toy. It's all slime. Why do they put it in the box? The fucking toy is all greasy and slimy. Oh my god, Jesus Christ! I can't even get this open. I can't even get it open because it's so greasy. Are you fucking serious? You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna actually have to go get scissors. All right, I'm back with a pair of scissors. I wiped it down and I got like a little napkin, whatever. So we're gonna cut this open real quick, and then let's see what we get. See what we get inside. I can't believe I couldn't fucking open it up. Wow, is it random every time or is it not? Okay, so there's your possible people you can get are Lobo, Crypto, Supergirl, and then Supergirl again, and then Ruthie. All right. So I think I got the standard Supergirl variant. There's one where like she has a jacket. Not here. There's one. It's gonna be blurry because you get a focus. But like you have the one with a jacket on her. I got this one. That's the one. It's gonna be a little out. So yeah, there you go. Um, I don't know what to do with this. This is probably just gonna go straight in the fucking garbage. So that's always good. I love landfills. All right. Okay. I guess let's try them. How the fuck do you open this box? How do you? What the fuck? Do I like rip it open? Am I a fucking idiot? How do you get this dumbass box open? I'm gonna actually destroy my desk. There's already fucking grease everywhere. All right, all right. So, it's fry. You know, normal fry. It's fine. Kind of soggy. Not like a crisp. Not super crisp. I know a biscuit. Now everyone knows that these biscuits, if you do not drink with them with something or have like jam on them or something, these will kill you. These will choke you to death. So you do got to be very, very careful. Yep, that is just as dry as I thought it would be. Okay. Wow, That's somehow more dry than I thought it would be. How the fuck is that so dry? Holy shit! What the fuck? Alright, I guess I'll wash it down with my Supergirl elixir over here. Um, they give you like the girthiest straw possible. Like look at this, look at this straw. Look at the girth on this thing. Look how fucking girth that is. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, wow, that's not good. Oh my. Oh, it has like fucking boba in it. Oh my god, there's like boba at the bottom. I was like, why did they give me like the Girth Master straw? But it's like a boba straw. Hold on. Okay. With the boba, with boba, not that bad. Actually, I kind of like it. I was so confused at first. Like, why did they give me a straw that like this? I don't know. Like, this is insane. That's pretty good. All right, but obviously, the main purpose of this is the chicken and the sauces. So first, I think I'm gonna try the Supergirl Solar Sauce. All right, pretty typical, pretty standard sauce here. Um, Chicken, so normal chicken, normal, normal KFC chicken. All right, that's just honey mustard. Okay, it is. It's just honey mustard. It really is just honey mustard. Okay, I guess maybe it's a little. There's like a 1% spice to it, so maybe that's the Supergirl part. But okay, it's fine. Let's try. I, God damn it! I should have gotten more napkins. It's so greasy. So now let's try the Lobo sauce. This is probably just ranch. I don't really like ranch with my chicken. I'm not a big ranch guy, but hopefully this is adequate. Hopefully it tastes good. Okay, there we go. And then, all right, I just got grease all over myself. It's fine. Chicken, get a good dunk. It really is. It's just ranch. It really is just ranch. I don't know why I'm trying to ASMR the chicken. It's just ranch. Alright. So far the sauces are a little disappointing. I was hoping they would have like their own flavor or whatever. But these really are. It really is just like sauce. It's normal sauce. All right. Last and maybe least, Ruthie's sweet chili sauce. I actually like sweet chili sauce a lot. I love sweet stuff. So hopefully this is good. Hopefully I like this one a little more. It looks good. It does smell like chili sauce. It does smell like the Tijuana flat sauce. Let's give it a dip. So I don't know what the fuck this has to do with Ruthie, but yeah, it's just sweet chili sauce. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, but that's all this is. I can't understate how dry this biscuit is. This is a choking hazard. This is a choking hazard biscuit. This will kill you. My goodness. These fries, now that I've eaten more of them, I mean they're fine. They're fine. They are pretty flaccid. Oh, god damn it. They're pretty flaccid. Not much crunch to them, unfortunately. They didn't. I don't think they left these ones in the fryer long enough. Even though I waited there for like 20 minutes, and there was no one in there. It was just me and one other person. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but okay. All right. So I just finished the meal up. Besides the drink, obviously, and I mean, it was fine. It's a little disappointing that the sauces are just literally, your fucking normal sauces. Uh, the chicken was KFC chicken. The biscuit nearly fucking killed me, and the fries were a bit flaccid, so that's not great. I would say this is probably the best part of the meal. The boba with the Girth Master Pro over here, probably the best part of the meal. It honestly doesn't even taste that bad. I even think it was a little watered down because it had sat for a while because it was the first thing I was given while I was sitting in the lobby for like 20 minutes. Now, I will say this up front. I don't exactly have the refined palate of like review bra. That guy, man, that guy can just he can smell. He didn't even need a taste. He can smell just like the subtle like vicissitudes and like the aroma of the food. And you just really give such a great like whenever he reviews something, he builds such a great case for whatever he's reviewing. He's very refined. He can really feel out those very specific tastes. I can't do that. I've been eating like the slop for basically my whole life, so I don't I don't exactly eat like fine cuisine. So this is I would say this is a little below average if you're kind of just someone who can just eat anything. So so now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of going back and forth on it. I don't know if I want to give this a C or a D. This is the only good part right here. This it's not just like mediocre. I actually kind of like this drink a lot. Everything else is kind of just, eh. Everything else is fine. With obviously the biscuit, that's a crime to have a biscuit that dry. And the sauce are disappointing, but I think this drink kind of elevates it up above a D. I just doesn't feel right giving this a D. So I'm gonna give this the Supergirl KFC meal uh a C. Kind of an unstable three, a bit of a lower C, but I'm gonna give it a C. All right, so I just cleaned up a bit and still drinking this. But today is the 4th of July. I'm not gonna put this out on the 4th of July. I refuse to upload on any day that's not a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So I am going to be drinking this Budweiser that obviously, they slipped me under the table at KFC. And I'm not a big beer guy. I'm not really a big alcohol guy in general. I actually cannot stand alcohol. If you put a single drop of alcohol in anything, I will know immediately. That I do have a strong palate for. I can fucking sniff that shit out immediately. And Budweiser, I wouldn't say is my favorite. I don't love Budweiser. Budweiser is it's fine. It's like any other like beer. It's kind of just piss water put into a can and carbonated. So I never really expect much when I have a beer like this. But when I do usually have a beer, it's not a Budweiser. It's a Corona. So I'm not looking forward to this. And I think I'm gonna drink this whole thing while I'm sitting here. I do want to actually drink the whole thing. I do want to drink the whole thing. All right, so I was just reading the thing on the top here, and I don't know what kind of nonsense they're spewing. This is the famous Budweiser beer. We know of no brand produced by any other brewer which costs so much to brew and age. Our exclusive Beechwood aging produces a taste of smoothness and a drinkability you will find in no other beer at any price. What the fuck are they talking about? If this is the most expensive beer to brew, they are getting scammed. They're getting fucking scammed. Are you kidding me? Drinkability? Like, this is barely drinkable in general. This really isn't even like edible. I can't believe they can just sell these on mass. These things are disgusting. I'm literally only drinking it today because when I think of like American beer, like I think of like a cold-blooded blue collar beer. For some reason my mind goes straight to Budweiser. But I didn't know they just fucking like lied on the can. And then it says 1876. How have they been in business since 1876? All right, so let's give this a try. All right. Yep, smells like piss. It smells terrible. It smells like this has been sitting in a fucking heated car for 3 days, and they threw it in the freezer for about 48 hours and then gave it to me. This smells just as bad as I remember. Wow. 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 That's terrible. I'm not a big beer guy. I've only had one beer I've ever actually liked drinking. It was a German beer at a bar. It was like $11 for a pint, but I mean it tasted pretty good. Um, I wouldn't give this to a homeless man. If I was trapped in like the desert and someone handed me this and like they offered me this, I think I would just beat them with the can. You should not be giving this to anyone. The fact that I paid like this is like $3. It was like $3.29. Are you fucking kidding me? So I do want to keep these like very low edited. I don't really want to. I don't want to edit them too much. But I dead ass am just sitting in this chair right now, looking at the Budweiser. So we're gonna attempt to drink this right now. I think I might go put it in a cup. I think that may make it easier. All right, it's going in a cup. This is going on way longer than I thought it would. But oh fuck, I forgot about the fizz. All right, so I got a little impatient, and I just decided that I would get three glasses. I guess I'll put them in a better view of the camera. But all right, so this is three actual glasses of Budweiser. All right, and we're gonna try and knock these out. All right, first one, first attempt in the first glass. Uh, that actually just tasted like someone baby birded vomit straight into my mouth. That is terrible. That is just inexcusably terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves. That is that is putrid. That is just disgusting. I can't believe they made me pay for this. This is torture. All right, the camera has been rolling for 34 minutes now. And I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of that time has just been staring at these Budweisers because they are just terrible. This is, if the Supergirl was like a C tier, these are, but this Budweiser is it's not F. It's lower. It's got to be lower. I don't really think there's a tier in the tier list that can really express how much this sucks. This is awful. I should have just gotten like a 12-ounce can, and then I should have just lied. I should have just poured out the whole thing off camera, and then finished like with one sip. This is so hard for me to do, but we are gonna go in for another one. So we're gonna go in for another one. All right, okay. Uh, they don't get easier. I don't understand how you make something this bad. I can't believe this is like acceptable. I can't believe they made this. This is honestly this has become less of a Supergirl review. This is just more about trying to endure drinking a fucking can of Budweiser. Honestly, this is like my new like standard for something that is just dog shit. Like for me now, you got like S tier, you got F tier, and then you have Budweiser. All right, we're just gonna take a deep breath. I'm gonna try this again. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get this down in one go, but we're gonna give it a try. Here we go. My God. All right, we're gonna go in for seconds here. All right. Okay. All right. It's two. This is miserable. This is actually fucking miserable. All right, so I just checked. I think I've been eyeing this fucking Budweiser for like 3 straight minutes. Just sitting here thinking about why I decided to get a Budweiser on the way home. All right, it's time to go into thirds. Four thirds. Christ. All right, so give us some ass, titties, ass. Okay, it is getting easier. It's getting easier. All right, I'm ready. All right, that's it. That was a terrible idea. Supergirl meal, C tier. Budweiser is going in the Budweiser tier.